Hello everyone and welcome back to Call of Cthulhu, Episode 6, Chapter 7. Man, it's been a few days. It's been a while actually, about a week. We've had a lot going on, some amazing updates to the channel that I'll be covering soon. But I'm really just excited to get back into some Call of Cthulhu. I've been missing this game a lot. I hope you all can forgive me, but these updates to the channel have really taken up a bit of my time with the consideration that I've had to put into them. Man, I'm really excited for this. I'm really excited for the steps that are happening right now. And I'm going to be making a video soon to cover everything that's going on. But let's hit the enter button and enter madness. I love Pierce's coat, by the way.
Where's the bookseller?
Oh man. This looks cool. What do we got here?
Freud's The Interpretation of Dreams. It's the work that laid the foundations of psychoanalysis at the beginning of this century.
Hey, that increased my medical knowledge at least. Hello?
Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary.
How many volumes of a diary did she keep, man? It's interesting. I love the atmosphere. This is just a bookstore and it's still just... Yes! I'm gonna explore the entire bookstore and then I'll go into separate rooms. Ooh, that's cool. Interesting. Actually, that is interesting. Look at that. Skull, brain, very smooth brain though. Look how it looks like it's plugged into sockets. Interesting. I said that already, though. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, yes! Darkwater history. Oh, wait. I'm sorry, I almost forgot. We need to go here, see if we did get 2 CP, and... There we go. Spot hidden. No, we don't. We do not want to do that. We want to... Yes. Now we want to come over here. Look at our sanity. Where are we? Meet the Shambler. I'm shaking. This tells me that there's 2 things I wasn't able to do. Or that I skipped over, I'm guessing. What other new players do we have in the game here? No new inhabitants. New places. Sanders residence. Occult. What do we got? The Dimensional Shambler, which we really didn't get to see except for in the cutscene. Malleus Bestiarum, sorry. And the painting of the Shambler. What do we miss here? What else do we miss in the occult? Oh, the Dagger of the Ancients. Clues, Chapter 6. We have Letter of Refusal. Photograph of Sanders and Sarah. At the Sanders. Letter by Sarah Hawkins. Drawing of a dagger. Which actually helped us find the dagger, I'm guessing, that we needed. And for inventory, in the knowledge category, we have... Reverie of Medicine, Tome 2. Amulet. The Whale and the Cod. Sleeping Pills, again. Diary of the Pastor's Wife, Volume 3. Dissertation on an Anatomical Question. Malleus Bestiarum, Volume 2. The Interpretation of Dreams. The Diary of the Pastor's Wife, Volume 4. And A History of Darkwater, Volume 2. I'm sorry, I almost forgot to do that. I feel embarrassed. Ooh. What's that? That's cool. Some kind of freaky stuff in those bottles. Let's go. What do we got here? Reverie of Medicine, Tome 3! I'm increasing my medical knowledge as we go. Briefly, though. Hello. That's anatomical drawings, skeletal structure, muscle structure, more muscle structure. Something here. Handbook of Anatomy and Dissection, Part 2. More medical knowledge. Just farm the crap out of all of our medical knowledge here, right? What's this? Mythology, biology, mythology, theology. Okay. Anything down here that I can see without... I guess not. More anatomy. Ooh, there's a hidden thing here. There's a hidden thing here, everybody. Gee, I wonder what it is. I thought it was going to be over there. Handbook of Anatomy and Dissection, Part 1? We found Part 2 before we found Part 1. And green glow right there. There's no jumping. Hello?
A strange amulet.
Ooh.
I have a feeling I'd better not touch it.
That's pretty cool looking. Right? The shape of a dog with wings. Well, we know this has got to be a thing, but we can't quite get to it. Maybe there's something in the other room that'll help me find it. Or get to it, open it. Check these shelves. Yeah, let's go in this room.
What happened here?
Oh!
Let's start over. Where did they break in from? Blood. Seems like amateur work.
Hello?
Someone tall left this footprint. A man, probably.
Someone tall left this footprint. Not, someone with big feet.
This burglar seems to be rather clumsy.
You needed medical knowledge to find out that the burglar was clumsy for breaking a jar. Okay. Anything in here? No.
What killed all these animals? What sort of thief leaves his tools at the crime scene? What happened that made the burglar flee before finishing his work?
Ooh, an elder sign. That's metagame knowledge, by the way. Not so much metagame of this game, just metagame in general.
Hawkins?
How does he know?
What's happening to Hawkins? What sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess?
He's like a clairvoyant superhuman.
Sarah Hawkins helped hide something in this safe. Drake put in a great deal of effort to hide whatever is in here. Everything is linked to the Sarah Hawkins case.
I guess we're done. Oh wow, a bunch of stuff is open now.
Is everyone on this island taking sleeping pills?
Yes.
What link did he find between Charles Hawkins and an old amulet?
Really? Elder Other sign is the only one able to protect your psyche. It is in the form of a cylindrical medallion hanging at the end of a heavy chain. Hundreds of years ago, the star, the branch whose purpose is to push back the forces of the Great Old Ones, were engraved at its center. Everything points to its being Charles Hawkins that tore it from its last owner, an Egyptian antique dealer. In press cuttings that mention the misdemeanor of the date of the robbery coincides with the last of Hawkins' trips to the Cairo. It remains to be seen whether he knows of the true purpose of the artifact. Try to find it. Once again, anything? Nope, nothing.
Drake left instructions on how to find the combination of his safe.
Somebody finds these memoirs. There will be no doubt that I am in serious trouble. My last and only hope is that my body and bones are still in this plane of reality. In order that they be recovered and burned, the funeral urn must be given to my dear mother, if she is still of this world. This is because of importance. Dominates acuity as sharp as mine. Can hope to gain access to my most precious possession. It lies within my safe, and the clues to the combination are to be found in 3 cylinders, each hidden where life and study combine in the Greek world. Each cylinder is numbered, even if, as the celebrated author says, order is the pleasure of reason, but disorder is the delight of imagination. Indeed, despite my preference for organized chaos, I must admit that reason usually prevails in the end. If by chance a person who, or should I say a genius, was to match my intellect and find the combination of the safe, I would ask that they deliver its content into the safekeeping of my friend and colleague, Professor Armitage of Miskatonic University. The content of this safe is not only a vast digest of knowledge, but also a weapon that is far too dangerous for it to fall into the wrong hands. I hope that you will be able to appreciate the danger that this represents, and that you will act accordingly. In any event, I will neither be there to guide you nor to suffer from your actions. So we don't have the combination yet. Okay. So, oh wow, there's a lot more stuff now.
Never heard of him.
Isis unveiled. I'm guessing it's the goddess Isis and not, yeah.
How many volumes are there in this collection?
Key of Solomon.
Another volume by Arkham Editions.
Massa de Requiem per Shuge.
Arkham Editions.
Prophecy.
Never heard of him. How many volumes are there in this collection?
Linda. Good lord.
Another volume by Arkham Editions.
What?
Arkham Editions. Never heard of him.
Things that should not be. Why are all of these just sitting here, but only just now can I...
How many volumes are there in this collection?
Can I actually look at them? Did all of those... If that's there now, is there anything on these shelves that wasn't available that isn't? Yes.
Cylinders that Drake tried to hide. I should perhaps listen to them.
Wax cylinders. I've always been a fan of those. For those of you who don't know what they are, before like actual record players, they would use cylinders coated in wax with a similar recording method, and they would put them onto the player that we saw earlier in the game and play them that way. I always thought they were interesting. Got some fuel for our lantern. What's this? Can't quite tell. Chest piece.
A kind of chalice.
What do we got? A specific motif? Red, blue, green. Kind of keeps going. Huh.
Things are not looking good.
Let's see. No, because that's the queen, right? Actually, Where's the White King? There's the Black King, but where's the White King? Obviously things aren't looking good. This person's already lost the game. Let's play the first cylinder, shall we? How do we... Yes.
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
Okay. How do we go down to the next one?
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
Okay, so that's going to be the chessboard. There's only the White Queen left.
Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
Interesting. So I'm betting 9. How many white pieces are on the board, and then what's this? Pressing S to navigate. Okay.
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed.
Okay, so there, how many?
Divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it.
Okay,
The chalice of knowledge.
Okay, so how do we make sure that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5?
Willing to pay to know its secrets.
1, 2, 3, 5, 3, 9. Is it 5, 3, 9, or let's see?
Drake talked about a particular volume.
It's 3.
So these are the volumes that Drake was talking. What did Drake say about this? Drake talked about a particular volume.
1.
So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message. What did Drake say about this collection?
4.
Drake talked about a particular volume. So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message.
It's only 7. 5, 3, 9. 5, 3, 9. Okay, so alright, so 5. Oh, I was right, 5, 3, 9. I was thinking the 9th volume might actually tell us something, but couldn't find it. That's what happens when you work in an escape room, boys. Puzzles become obvious. This is when a book becomes too immersive. Oh, and well, that's the end of that. Well, it's a 20-minute video. I think I'll leave it there. We're going back to the Riverside Institute in Chapter 8, so I hope you all enjoyed the video. I hope you all have a great day, and I hope you all enjoyed jumping into madness. But as always, Stay positive.